You know how that goes, folks. I needed that today and a lot more of it. Folks, I need to talk to you about making money now for next year. We can emphasize ink card fingerprinting. I've been talking to a lot of people lately, asking questions. What do I do now? What's next? Can I fingerprint in my state? Can I do a live scan? Do I need a license for my state? I am. Let me be careful when I say this right here. If you rely on everybody else to do the work for you, you can stay in the same position where you're at. If you're in a state right now and you don't know if you do ink card fingerprinting there, the answer is going to be yes, you can. But there are some states that require a specific license. Like for California, for example, we need to have a specific license from the Department of Justice to do fingerprinting or live scan in their state, in most cases. If you're in other states and want to do a live scan for that particular state, you need to contact the state agency, state law enforcement agency for a particular state to get more specific information. There are some states out there, for example, Maryland, that may change their status periodically. So you always should contact your local state that you live in to see if you can fingerprint in your state regarding live scan transmissions. Like I said, for California, you need to have your own license. It's a lifetime certification, your own license. It's a simple process, just a live scan, a one-page application at the time of this recording to send in, which is your permission slip, quote unquote, to start fingerprinting in California. Other states don't have that requirement as for ink card fingerprinting or live scan. Some states may require you to have a specific license also to use a live scan device, but they may not have a specific requirement to do ink card fingerprinting. Now, when I say ink card fingerprinting, I'm not saying if a person lives in your state, for example, Texas, and they need a live scan for the Texas license to be like a physician or a nurse, for example, they can get a live scan done. Don't just say, well, JW could do ink card fingerprinting. If they live in Texas and they're in Texas right now and they need a Texas live scan, they can get a live scan done. If they live in California trying to get a license for Texas, they have one or two options. They could fly to Texas for a live scan, or even if they're out of state in a different state, but they want the license for Texas, for example, in most cases, the law enforcement, the government agency for the particular license may give them option of doing ink card fingerprinting where the applicant mail in the ink card to the state of Texas, for example. Or if a person lives in California or Texas or Florida and they need a background check for the state of Georgia to be a nurse, Georgia allows them to go ahead and send in ink cards in lieu of a live scan if they're not in Georgia at that time and process it as an out-of-state applicant. So you folks need to start researching right now what industries need ink card fingerprinting in your particular area. What folks come to you most often for a different license for a different state that need ink card fingerprinting. You start researching that. Now, if you're a member of the association, we have provided you guys, all members have access to a list of folks who need background checks based off their license. But here's a cheat sheet away. If they're in your state and they need a license in your state to be a professional for a job or back for a professional license, chances are they're going to need ink card fingerprinting for the same type of license for a different state, unless they're planning to travel to the other state to get the live scan done. All right, I just want to make sure I clear the mud right now for that there, because a lot of people get that confused, not saying, well, you said I could do ink card fingerprinting in my state. Yes, you can, but it's for the applicant in your state who wants it for a different state as an out-of-state applicant. Now, a lot of folks say, I want to wait till next year to start fingerprinting. Or I want to wait till next year to start doing an ink card fingerprinting, perhaps a live scan fingerprinting. We got a lot of members now who've been saying the same thing for years and finally became a member this year. We check a database. Hey, you've been asking about this fingerprinting gig for the past 2 or 3 years, past 2 or 3 months. You lost all this revenue for the reasons that should never stopped you. We all have challenges in life. I understand that. Trust me, we all do. But if you need this bad enough, you get it done. You don't want to keep putting things off. There's tons of excuses why. I only got the income. I only got the time. I got too much things going on. I'm busy working overtime. I understand. But just what happens if you have another gig bringing more money on your own personal schedule, perhaps just on weekends or evenings, and you're fingerprinting? You set your own hours. Now you don't have to bust your butt to work overtime all the time if you have your own business on the side. Having your own business bring you tax benefits. Reduces your tax liability when you pay Uncle Sam. Because a lot of business expenses you can start writing off now. Your cell phone, the internet, your uniforms, what the case may be, your equipment, your maintenance on your car. Now, I'm not a CPA or tax professional, but most of the things could be written off. So if you got a part-time gig doing fingerprinting, that might cut down your taxes for the upcoming year. Because it's a business expense. That's just one benefit right there. Another thing is it's going to bring in some money if you treat it like a business. Now, I talked to a lot of folks about doing ink card fingerprinting. And some of them I talked to say, well, I did a couple this week, couple this month. Great. But sometime when I talk to folks, they also always ask, well, how much are you charging? Well, the first card is $10. The second card is $5 as a discount. Okay, you're still getting paid, but you're staying busy, staying broke. I encourage you to revisit your price model now. If you plan to fingerprint starting next year, start working on your pricing model. Don't worry about everybody else, what they're charging down the street. That's wasting your time. Quit worrying about them. Their business model is different from yours. And for sure, don't try to compete against the local law enforcement down the street. Don't try to compete against a government entity who's offering fingerprinting also on ink cards, for example. Because there's two things going on here, and I said this before. I'll make sure I rephrase this right now. It's a bunch of bull. If you're trying to do price match with the police station near you, if they're charging $17 for one ink card, that's okay. Some of them even do it cheaper. Some may do it free. A lot of folks don't want to go to the police station. So don't try and price your business model from theirs. See, the one thing is, I'm gonna teach you something here today, and both of these start with another B also, like I said before. Those agencies like law enforcement they use a B word called a budget. I want you to get that through your skull. They have budgets, and here you're trying to compete against an organization whose budgets are funded by your bills. They have budgets, we got bills. We got bills. So don't try to compete with the pricing point based off their budget, because they have a budget. We fund their budget. You have bills. So of course your price may be higher than theirs because you have a different pricing model. Okay, then they can fingerprint, still get paid by the hour. So they're going to get paid regardless. You try to fingerprint and start your own business and get paid by the hour, you're going to be stuck at a lower rate if you do things the wrong way. And you're so busy trying to get that $10 trying to compete with everybody else, you're not going to make no money. You're not going to get the point of level where you want to get to, and the reasons why you want to make it, reasons why you want more time for your family, the reasons why you want extra income, the reasons why you're tired going to job 9 to 5 every single day, the reasons why you're tired to break your network and overtime. Heck, if you make $100,000 a year, which is a lot of money in some cases, depending on your point of view, 40% going to taxes. They back down to 60. Then you get the mortgage, rent, everything else, and you can't write some of this stuff off here. Not as much as the business expense. All right. If you're here to learn how to fingerprint, this video is not for you. If you're here to learn how to make money doing ink card fingerprinting, Keep on listening here and please take some notes. I'm keeping it real. This is for 2024. All right. I got some things to share with you. I talked to a lot of people the past couple of days about how they run their business and the reasons why they want to do it differently. And it's a bunch of crap. Identify your market, understand your market. The market will tell you what they need. They need ink card fingerprinting. Find out why they need it. Find out how they heard about you. Get the information. Follow up with them. Learn that market. If something you don't know about and they bring in instructions to you about an ink card requirement for a different state, you should be making a photocopy of this. You should go back and review it once they leave. And then you should go back later on that week or two at the end of the month, consolidate all the notes you had for that particular month, and start writing articles. Start creating content. Listen to me. Start creating content based off that particular niche who keeps coming to your organization. I didn't say your business. I said organization. It's a mindset. Start writing articles. Start repurposing that content. That's just one of many things you should be doing right now to start making money, more money for next year. Well, I haven't fingerprinted yet. I don't care. Right now. Start planting seeds now. Well, I got a website. I don't care. Start writing articles now. Well, I don't know how to type. I don't care. Google Docs have text to speech. I ain't buying those excuses right now. We're keeping things real. I want you guys to get to the next chapter as we're taking our members to the next chapter for 2024. And we're starting yesterday. Not today. We're starting yesterday. Not tomorrow. Not next year. We're starting yesterday. If you don't believe me, check with our members. We got some tools for them to use right now. This is important. While you're back to right now trying to figure out how to get all these secret codes and stuff across the internet, you should also be working on your terms and conditions. There's going to be some refunds. There's going to be some rejections on the ink cards. There's going to be some disputes saying, it wasn't me. They didn't fingerprint me. I wasn't there. They lied. They stole my credit card. Or the background check didn't go through. And it's all your fault all of a sudden because the client's mad because the background check didn't go through. They can say anything. You need to have terms and conditions and think about these questions they may present to you, trying to get their money back, and start working on these terms and conditions right now. If you have a website, revisit it. I promise you're getting chargebacks also. I said also because not just you. Something of a light, tight, solid terms and conditions, and you're still going to give back the money to the applicant based on what provider you're using. Is the credit card friendly towards the customer or towards the business owner? Are they paying a lot more per year for certain credit cards to get these special perks and privileges where they can dispute anything, and chances are they're going to get their money back anyway? It's out there. They're out there. So stop working on your terms and conditions right now and always tweak them. Constantly tweak them. Now, this should be number 3 here, but act like it is. Efficient communication. What does that mean? How do you communicate with your customers? What are you doing? Are you talking to them to the website? Are you texting them? Are you emailing them? Are you returning the calls? Are you calling them at all? Are you answering certain posts they have on social media sites? How are you communicating with these customers right now? How? Matter of fact, leave the comment section below and let us know how you communicate with your customers, or what your intent is to communicate with the customers. Why I'm saying this, there's some changes taking place right now regarding the use of cell phone, regarding the use of toll-free numbers and local numbers when you communicate with your customers. Also with emails when you communicate with your customers. Also your business reputation when you communicate with your customers. But what does a business reputation got to do with the emails or text messaging? A lot. And if you don't know that, you need to find out yesterday. There's things coming down the line that's already put in place right now by the government and major phone carriers like Verizon, for example, are changing things right now where they're restricting access for text messaging to customers, where they're restricting or limiting the ability to email customers. If you haven't noticed right now, if you need any type of email sometime, and you know sometimes a lot of stuff from a customer have a Gmail account, they're not getting it. I wonder why. If you have to try and do a lot of bulk emails and you're doing it the wrong way, you're going to get shut down. Because what's happening next, they can follow that domain name, which is linked to an organization or individual, and they're going to block all of that if you're doing things the wrong way. You need to use the right tools to prevent that from happening, to mitigate that, to keep it from happening to you or your business. Your business reputation is now being linked up with your emails and text messaging. You as an individual with your emails and texts is now being linked up with you as the individual. And if you think you're able to text message people from your cell phone down the line and you're doing things the wrong way, there's no excuse if you don't know. There's no excuse. You need to find out to keep that from happening to you. Act like now your email and your text messaging services are like a credit report. All right, you don't want those late payments on your credit report. You want no disputes and stuff like that. It's going to hurt your reputation. So these things you should be aware of. Tools and equipment. For Ink Card Fingerprint, the only tools you need to have is your hands. Okay? Fingers and hands, along with the ink card, ink pad, and the baby wipe. And of course, alcohol wipes, and basic things like that. I didn't say no card holder unless you need it for physical reasons. I'm against card holders, especially trying to make money to fingerprint people faster. If you took your training programs, you know what I mean. You need to have the essential tools and equipment. Let's talk about the tools. Would you pay somebody for 2 or 3 days of work, or a day and a half of work, or perhaps a day of work, if they provide a service to you for the whole month? Would you do that? If there's a way to get all your phone calls replied to or answered while you're busy doing other things, being productive, not busy, but being productive, would you pay this individual 2 days of pay for a month of work? You should be saying yes. The thing is, though, a lot of people don't see things that way. They're so busy, so this cost me too much to hire somebody here. But this person is going to save you some time. These tools are going to save you some time, which is going to free up your time to be more productive. Now, some of you guys have noticed now when you contact us to certain numbers, you're not getting a reply back within minutes. Or you might be getting a call back within minutes. Or sometimes it calls when our office is closed via another number, we will call you back the next business day. Text you, something like that. So you need to have certain tools put in place, because if it's just you as a one-person operation where you have missed calls, then you got current calls, then you got emails coming in or texting coming in, or somebody trying to message you from one of these platforms, all of a sudden now, if you don't reply back to them in a short period of time, you're going to lose money. Because you don't understand, or you don't, yeah, I should put it back. You need to understand, sometimes bringing extra resource in could bring you more money, which would cover the resources to bring in to make you more productive. So a good example is you may want to have some type of email campaign, for example, if you do it the right way, to let people know sometime that your hours might change because of the holiday weekend. Or an email campaign, a text messaging campaign to say Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas. The next 5 customers in on such and such a date, we get a 10% discount on whatever case may be, or something like that. Now, I said discount, so you know it's not coming from us, okay? But use something like that, not to let the customers know you have a certain promotion going on, but to remind them that you're still there. Now, it's going to take time to do all the stuff here, but if you automate the system, if you pre-plan it, if you put it in the plan where it's done automatically for you, when you have these articles that you wrote and you make them into content, editable content, to repurpose the content, put in certain systems where it be posted automatically on certain platforms for you, where you have to do it yourself. There's tools out there, folks, to do this. When somebody call you on your business line, you should be capturing that lead. You should be following back up with them within minutes, getting their name, email address, and number. Well, I'm busy fingerprinting somebody else. That's because you're not using the right tools to automate it to make it easy for you. Well, they're going to pay me online through a certain payment portal. Is that payment portal connected to your CRM? Now, if you know what CRM means, you should be looking it up, writing that down, CRM. Does your payment portal talk to your CRM? Does your messaging platforms talk to your CRM? Does your CRM talk to your text messaging services? Do they all talk together, or they all have their own separate silos? You need to combine this. Reduce your costs, improve your productivity, and make more money. You got plenty of time now to start using these tools right now to get ready for next year, for 2024. And if you guys watching the video right now, and it's 2024, if you don't have it, it should have been done. Other tools, let's talk about that. You should have appointment scheduling system, some type of online and in-person payment processing systems, plural, not just one, but plural, at least two minimum. For example, PayPal and Square. Appointment scheduling system should be integrated with your payment system so they can schedule appointment online and pay online. That will reduce the no-shows if they schedule online without paying. Should have a system put in place when they schedule for an appointment to some type of reminder, via email and text. And the text messaging stuff going out, and also that emails going out, should all be recorded, should all be documented in your CRM, along with the payment. When they paid, that should be recorded in your CRM. There's tools out there like that right now. But we all know it's not free. But will it free up your time to do other things to bring in more revenue to cover that investment? These tools are like having employees that work with you 24/7. Now, for us, we had before, we're paying an arm and a leg, all these different tools out there that weren't really talking together. But we'll resolve that issue. And if you're a member of the National Livestream Association, you now have access, if you choose to start using these tools. And if you're not a member of the National Livestream Association, like I said before in recent videos, please become a member. Okay, become a member. And when you see the membership fees, know it's going to reflect what you get to the table. These tools I'm sharing with you now will be available to you as a member. There's going to be a setup fee because these tools are not no joke. These are big boy and big girl tools. But it's going to save you some money because now you can get in these tools, these resources, the monthly training, the ongoing coaching we have, these calls now. We now have like bi-monthly calls now online with our members, talk about different things, a roadmap along the way for the first 3 months of fingerprinting. All these tools are available for you, and also a roadmap to take your business to the next level. All these tools are available for our members right now. And it's going to help you be more productive, bring in more money. So while you're busy out there trying to figure all these things out, I'm investigate this, oh, that's that, I'm investigate that. Fine. But you know what? You're losing time, not making money. We got a lot of members now saying, if I could have, should have, would have. Well, they should have done it a long time ago. Find the reasons why to take the next step. We take the journey with you. You won't be by yourself. You stuck with us. We stuck with you. But stop being productive today. Stop making up money today. You're going to make some errors. You're going to make some learning situations. You're going to have some learning, I should call it cultural moments coming to you. That's okay. The more you get coached, the more you're going to learn. The faster you're going to become. The more productive you become, the more money you're going to make. And next thing you know, now you're bringing in revenue for your organization. I'm not saying business. That's the smaller mindset. I'm saying organization. Because now you're the CEO. When you have those business trips, when you visit your family up north or down south, where the case may be, and you have this business trip, you're going to practice fingerprinting them. You're going to show them what you're doing. That's training for them. That's the tax filer for your travel to go through with them. and they're going to pay you maybe a plate of ribs, a plate of food, or something like that, but you'll still be compensated. But wherever it is, folks, take advantage of having a business. There's going to be some stumbling along the way. Ink card fingerprinting is not that expensive to get started. It should cost you no more than about $200 of supplies if you're going to buy a fancy fingerprint table with it. Our training is very intense. It's not just we teach you the fingerprint and kick you to the curb. We'll teach you more than that to get you to the next level. And as soon as you register, you're getting some homework, especially if I'm your instructor. I will call you up 10 o'clock. Hey, I found that you came to class. You joined the class yesterday. I wasn't here, and you're in my class. Here's your homework. Write this stuff down. Here's your homework. And people took the class with me. No, that's the truth. They got homework. Class started in 2 weeks. Here's your homework. I don't play. We want you guys to be productive quickly as possible. Start thinking like a business owner. I had a double 3 again, didn't I? Sorry about that, folks. I need to know what's holding you guys back and what we could do to help you get to the next level. We have tools out there to help you future-proof your business. We have tools right now where a person will call you, text you, you're busy doing something else, they still be communicated, contacted with. You be gone for an hour for lunch or something like that, you come back, you got all the people who contacted you. Are they on your contact list? Are they in your CRM? Are they being contacted? Are they being responded to? Questions answered? When people leave your office, how are you sending them a message to, hey, leave me a referral, leave me a testimonial? Just saying it one time won't be enough. Just assuming they're going to do it because they like you, they're going to do it. That's not going to happen. And this is from a friend out there I talked today, Gloria, I think it is, from a small country called Washington State. Don't assume they're going to leave you a testimonial. Why? Look at your reviews right now. You got 2 or 3 reviews, been fingerprinted for 4 years. You only got 3 reviews. Hey, my girl Alita, she'll tell you like it is, and she'll know. She'll know. They flew in from Texas to make sure we existed, but they know. Folks, what's holding you back? If you're not asking for testimonials, I got some friends. I won't mention Arlita's name in Texas, but they got damn near 600. Oh, I'm sorry. I said 600. My bad. 700 testimonials. All right. They got secret to success. And they got past 700 testimonials. Congratulations. Good for you. Why can't you guys do the same? For those who have been fingerprinted for a couple years, how come you not have 700 testimonials? Why we don't? So we gave ours to Arlita them, okay? Because we felt bad for them. So we told folks to leave a review instead. So most of the reviews came from us. They just don't know it yet. Guys, these are just basic tips how you can make money doing ink card fingerprinting. Start your business fingerprinting, become a member of the National Light Skin Association, and invest in your business. There's people out there making a lot of money doing ink card fingerprinting. There's some folks out there making no money doing ink card fingerprinting. All right. And my own personal way, if you do ink card fingerprinting now and you're charging X amount of dollars, and for example, the dollar amount might end in a 0 or a 5, do me a favor, don't do that. If you don't know why I'm saying that, you should be taking a training program or become a member of the association. Don't have your prices end in a 0 or a 5. I read law books before where they told the lawyers not to have certain pricing around $325 or $350 or $375 or $400. It's psychological. It is psychological. Once people see it, there are people like, oh, that's the truth. Look at the government. Look at Florida, for example. For a nurse, the government fee for a live scan is $61.25. They didn't say $60. They didn't say $65. They said $61.25. That sounds official. You do the same. Now they got tons of reasons why they came up with that money there, but that's okay. But if you are in what? Let's see, somebody's tripping here. Somebody's tripping right here. I charge $105 for 2 cards. She haven't met JW yet. But you know what? I respect that there. I respect that. What would JW charge? It doesn't end the 5. She charged 105 for 2 cards. Bow down. For us, we only charge $54 per card. We take our training, folks. Hey, but she's out there getting paid, being productive. And folks, see what she's saying here? She's charging over $50 per card. Okay? She's charging over $50 per card. $52.50 per card. Okay, then? So I think I understand it correct. I think she's saying now she's charging 54 or 53. I'm not sure she's saying something now. Per card. All right? Per card. We have tools. They help you be productive. They help you make money, cut down your expenses, cut down your pissing you're doing with your scheduling system, your CRM system, your text messaging system, your phone system, your emailing system. We have tools for our members right now to cut all that down based off a monthly membership fee or annual membership fee. It will save you money, if not thousands of dollars per year. All right. What's this? I don't understand why anyone charges less. They are basically doing them for free. Let's see. Arlita's saying that too. So is our friend at the Notary World. These sisters ain't playing. And if you notice, this is why I had the thumbnail from sisters out there, because these sisters are not playing. Brothers, brothers, we need to get an act together. These sisters, these ladies are not playing. They're getting their money. They ain't waiting until next year. Like I said, Arlita and her team flew out here from Texas to get the training done. They didn't have time for the online course. They wanted it done yesterday. And they checked this out. You know, they checked with their state and everything else, what we said was true. They're making money. They're making money. Folks, I got a couple of things to share with you here. 4 things. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's get this back up on the screen here for a second here. I want you guys to join the association right off the bat. Let's just keeping it real. Join the association. But 4 things to share with you. And please leave the comments below and give us a thumbs up, because we need our numbers higher to reach more people out there to help them start making money help them make money also for the endeavors doing fingerprinting. Okay then? That's right. Join today. Join today. 4 things. Be safe, have fun, get in trouble, but don't get caught. You guys, thank you for watching the show here. Please join the association, start making some money. Quit putting things off and start yesterday. We got friends out there also in Florida. She's on the show right now. Her name is Melissa. Put her name out there. Remember, less than a month already, she already make over $1,000 doing ink card fingerprinting. She just jumped into it. She takes advantage of our monthly free training we have for our members. She takes advantage of the tools that we have for our members. And she's getting paid. These ladies ain't playing, folks. They ain't playing. All right. You guys take care and bye for now.